Hi, welcome to the Fitsquad Nutrition video series, where we bring you the best in common sense food tips for everyday living. If you have any specific requirements or questions that you want to ask us, please do on info@fitsquad.ie. So today we're going to talk about breakfast. Why eat breakfast, why it's the most important meal of the day, why the most recommended breakfast don't always taste the best. So Neil, our Fitsquad nutritionist, is going to give us some really good options that are quick, nutritious and taste really good. So Neil, how are you?
Not too bad. How's it
Good.
going?
So you've got some scrambled egg?
I do, absolutely. Very quick, very easy, nutritious and delicious.
Okay, so we have a range of breakfast here. So I suppose firstly, why eat breakfast? Why is it so important?
Basically, you want to get off to a good start to the day. Breakfast is probably the most important meal of the day. Firstly, because you haven't eaten, in most cases, between 6 and 8 hours. And the choices you make first thing of the day are going to be reflective and have an effect on the rest of the choices that you make throughout the day. Now, a lot of people will say they don't have time to make scrambled eggs in the morning, but this literally takes 2 minutes to prepare and a couple of minutes to make. That's pretty much it to go. So by the time you put your bread in the toaster and put it down to pop, the scrambled egg will be ready. Put it in a pot, mix it up while you wait, or put it in the microwave for 2 minutes, take it out and mash it up and ready to dish. Now, for people who are trying to lose weight, 2 eggs probably wouldn't be a great idea. But again, you still want to give them the quantity on their plate. So maybe 1 egg yolk and 2 egg whites. Okay. So you're cutting down the fat portion of it and increasing the protein content, so they'll feel just as full for the same length of time. Slice of whole grain bread and a piece of fruit. You can't get a more nutritionally balanced breakfast than that. And
drink with that? What about, tea, coffee?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong. I mean, everything, a little bit of what you like is grand. I mean, I wouldn't go overboard in the coffee throughout the day, but there's nothing wrong with having a coffee in the morning or a cup of tea, whatever your preference is.
Okay, great. It looks really tasty.
Yeah, it is, hopefully.
I'm not just saying that because you made it. Next one. So if you're on the run,
yeah.
Okay, so you've got to get to work, you've got the kids out, whatever your situation is.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't like porridge, but some people do. Mm-hmm. These are the little, porridge in a pot you can put into the microwave when you get to work.
Yeah.
And I've added some blueberries and some fruit there. So
yeah, it's a great idea. Add a bit of flavour and a bit of texture and a bit of sweetness to it as well. Again, this is very quick and very easy to make the scrambled eggs and toast, but again, as you said, realistically sometimes it's not feasible to have that time in the morning, and you want to wait till you get into work and have something quick. Those are a great source of protein as well in the morning. Healthy, nutritious, very filling and keep you feeling full for quite a long time. Bit of fruit in there for texture and flavour is a great idea. Even maybe a teaspoon of honey in there for a bit of sweetness. Okay. Nothing wrong with that at all. Okay,
great. Next one, lots of people love fruit. I would like to get some the sweetness in the morning.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get a bit of a kickstart. Fruit and yogurt here.
Now, it wouldn't be my ideal choice of breakfast, but again, people are maybe pushed for time, or they don't like porridge or don't like eggs. Yep. There's nothing wrong with a bit of fruit and some natural yogurt or some whole grain yogurt like we have here. Just over the top, small bowl of fruit, there's maybe 3 portions of fruit in there altogether. Gives you that feeling of fullness, keeps you sustained to lunchtime, and again, a very nutritious breakfast. Much better choice for the people who are used to having sweet cereals in the morning, because that sweetness from the fruit will act as a substitute for that.
Speaking of sweet cereals, yeah. Okay, of course we have to have a bowl of, we've got Cocoa Pops, so, but there's tens of sweet cereals on the aisles, and we've all grown up with them. Yeah. So why are they so bad, or are they so bad?
Yeah, they're not that they're bad foods. A little bit of what you like is no harm, but to have these first thing in the morning is not going to give you that feeling of fullness for very long. They're simple sugars, and by simple sugars I mean they break down inside the system very quickly and they're used up very quickly as energy. So that feeling of satiety or fullness is gone very, very quickly. So you're more likely to make bad choices of other foods throughout the morning or early afternoon, rather than when you eat a sustainable breakfast like porridge or scrambled eggs, having that fullness for longer.
What cereals would you recommend?
If I was going to recommend any cereals, it would be the whole grain, basically ones that aren't tampered with, that don't come with cartoons on the boxes, right? They're usually good choices. The likes of bran flakes aren't a bad choice. Shredded wheat, Weetabix, all brand, the natural whole grain fibrous sources of cereal, rather than your Cocoa Pops or your Frosties or anything that comes sugar coated.
So if you have your bowl of sugary cereal at 8 o'clock, then you're starving by 9:30.
Oh, absolutely. And that's when you make your bad choices. Okay. You go for your bacon rolls and the next one over your scones and
well, here's the other one. I mean, so you go in, you go to work, you get a coffee, and you think, oh, there's a nice fruit scone. It's fruit, it must be good for me.
Yeah.
What do you think?
You can dress it up whatever way you like by putting fruit into it, but it's still not good for you. It's high in saturated fat, high in sugar. Again, if it tastes sweet and tastes very nice, it's generally not that good for you. And again, like the cereals, the sugary cereals, that feeling of hunger will come back very quickly. That feeling of fullness is gone very, very quickly. And you'll go for the bad choices very quickly and very soon after it.
Okay, so breakfast really is a starter for the day. So if you get a good breakfast, the likelihood is you'll end up eating better.
Yeah, it's the building block for your day. If you don't get it right from the start, don't panic, you can catch up again, but if you can, try and get it right from the start. So a good protein-rich breakfast in terms of your scrambled egg and toast, or poached eggs or boiled eggs, are all the same. It's just the scrambled are much quicker and much easier for people who are busy in the mornings. If not, your whole grain cereals are quite good, but a healthier option again would be your porridge. If you don't have time for those, a bit of natural yogurt or whole grain healthy yogurt, low fat, low sugar yogurt with some fruit's a good option. And then just really try and avoid the sugary, quick energy releasing cereals.
Okay, super. Thanks a million.